Hi guys, how are you all doing? This is your girl Fina. Guys, let's do a full face of E.L.F products. Remember the unboxing I did? I unboxed the stuff, the E.L.F products that I bought. So we're going to do a full face of that, and mainly let's try this their new foundation. I told you guys that I won't be doing first impression. I tried this foundation yesterday, so today is my second time trying it. So literally all the E.L.F products that we're going to use today, I've used it yesterday because I wanted to put them to test to find out if they are good, the ones that I like and the ones that I don't like. So while doing this video, I can just tell you guys my honest truth and review. I don't want to do a first impression and then at the end of the day I won't like it. So that was why I had to use them yesterday, and today we're doing it again. So I'm doing a full face of E.L.F products. So let me start by using their primer. The primer we're using today is the liquid poreless putty primer. Let's start with the primer. I've done my routine and my SPF on my face, so everything is checked. Just a little bit of the primer. Whenever I do my skincare immediately and then start with my makeup, most times I don't really like the outcome. So I just find out that I do my skincare first, give it like at least 5-10 minutes before makeup. It really helps. So the SPF that I use is this Bondi Sands SPF. This very one is the one that I use. So let's carry on. Primer on the face. We're going to let primer sit a little bit. Okay, give primer like a minute or two to sit. While allowing my primer to sit, I'm going to do my brow. For brow, I don't have any E.L.F brow pencil, so I'm going to use my Huda Beauty is it called Huda Beauty Bomb Brow in the shade 7. I've got the 7, 6, and I've got the 6, 7, and 8. So let me use the 7. That's it. I'm not doing too much. I just want to try the foundation with you guys. I'm just taking my kids to the park for football, so we ain't doing too much. So that is it. Now it's time for let me do the foundation first. Foundation we're using today is the E.L.F Soft Glam Satin Finish Medium Buildable Coverage Long Lasting 1% Hydrating Hibiscus Complex. Okay, in the shade 55 Deep Warm is what I've got. So this is it, and the shade is here. If you buy it, when taking off the plastic that seals the cover, just be careful so you don't take off the shade that you're buying, because it's the same but it's got like a stripe on it. You have to tear that off and save your the shade, because I hear people saying that if you take that off, you take off the shade. If you are careful, you won't take it off. So yeah, just wanted to put it out there. And let's shake, shake, shake. The packaging is really good. The packaging is the same as that of the primer. The same thing, the same size. What size is this again? Okay, so it's 30 ml. The same with the primer. They are the same thing, the same size. They just did the same package for the foundation and the primer. The packaging is good and it's travel friendly. You can travel with this. That's one thing. I like how portable it looks. Just very easy to put in your bag and travel with. I like it. So where is my palette? So I'm going to put that on my palette like that. Let's do a shade match on the skin. Yep, let me use just that. Let's see if it's the right shade. So this is it. This is it on my skin. That disappeared, isn't it? It's really good. I tried it yesterday. You can't see it. This is it on the palette. Spread it out, spread it out. I'm going to need more, and then let me do one side and let's see the coverage. So this is just the first one, and my bare skin. I really love the coverage. It's just there, it's not doing too much. This is just like my everyday. I'm going to take the same thing again. If you want to build it up, you can, but this is just what I want. I don't want too much. You can see with what I have on the face, my skin is still speaking through. Like you can see through it. That's what I want. I don't want loads of coverage. I nearly went for 54 because the 54 is neutral and I wanted to go for 54. And then I watched a video and I saw someone that used 55. And I'm like, no, let me go for this shade. I feel like 55 will do the job. Even if the 55 won't work, I can look for a way to remedy it, but let me go for it. I'm so happy I went for the 55. Why I'm blending this, I'm going to show you guys on the side the video of me wearing this yesterday. And the concealer that I used that yesterday is this one. This is a 16-hour camo concealer. And that yesterday that I tried it, it creased on my smile line. So I'm not going to use the 16-hour one today. I'm going to use the hydrating one. Guys, I'm back. This is 5 minutes past 6. I finished my makeup around 8:30 in the morning, and this is 5 minutes past 6. So let's assume 9 o'clock. Let's just say 9 o'clock. 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So more than 9 hours that I've had this makeup on now, and this is it. I have combination skin, as you can see. This is it. Look at where I normally produce oil is around my nose, and my T-zone is not that bad, but my nose is doing it. The corner of my nose is doing it. And then just look at here. I didn't touch up nothing. I've had my dinner and all that. So I didn't touch up nothing. I just literally, I want to go wash my face now. And I said, no, let me come and show you guys. This foundation is really good. Look. You can see that my smile line is just still the same. It didn't settle in there. Just that little bit that settled. And here it didn't settle at all. It's just that one here. And see? The finish looks really, really good. You can see I'm producing lots of oil. Just my T-zone around here is just doing oil stuff. I really like the foundation, honestly. This is my first time trying it today. So I'm going to try it again tomorrow for us to see. Yeah, just wanted to come here and share that with you guys because I don't want to do this video till I try it. So tomorrow will be the main us wearing it together, but I just wanted to do this, wear it, and just take my time and observe the things that I don't like and things that I like about it. Around my nose area, the separation is the concealer. I told you guys I don't like this 16-hour camo concealer. I don't like it. Look at under my eyes. If you can see properly, it's separated. Like you can tell under my eyes is properly separated. It's always like that. I'm used to that. But for the foundation, the main thing is just my nose, my nose area started producing oil, which is normal because that's where I normally produce oil. But I didn't touch it up at all, like at all. And there's no creasing on the side. So I just wanted to use the 16-hour one because it's got a black cap. I said, let me just use everything, the primer black, the concealer black, and now, yesterday, that was just the only thing that didn't do well on the makeup. The makeup sat well all through yesterday. On the face, really, really good. Lightweight on the skin, honestly. I wore this all through yesterday and it was really good. The only side that I got a little bit of creasing was here yesterday. Just a tiny bit. And I wore it for more than 8 hours yesterday. And this stood the test of time throughout yesterday. My face was looking beautiful. And here we are today telling you guys that yes, I love this foundation. Now the concealer, we're using the hydrating camo concealer in the shade Chestnut. The 16-hour one. I've tried that several times and that creased up on my skin. I don't know why. It always creases up on me whenever I try the 16-hour one. I don't know why. And I'm not the only one. I've seen people say that that creases up on them as well. So, and I've seen people that said that is their best. I don't know. So anyone that works for you, use it. But for me, 16-hour is not 16-houring on my face. So let me just stick to the one that works for me. Now we're going to use your setting spray. The setting spray is like that of, sorry, let me show you guys. Their setting spray is like this milk one. You see the separation of the oil and the water. That's the same thing as this one. This one has got, so you need to shake it properly. The mist of the setting spray is fine, but it comes out very little, which is good. So even if you spray too much, it won't be that much. on the face. And for bronzer, we'll be using the Halo Glow wand in the shade Tan Deep. For bronzer, I used it yesterday. It's open, porous, and where is my nose? So I'm just gonna use my brush to get. The packaging is now. This is my first time trying this kind of packaging. I'm not that impressed. I don't really like it. It's messy. I like my makeup products not in this kind of state. Look at the cap. It's in there. Ew. It's messy. It's messy. You just have to be careful. But the shade yesterday was really good. It's just there's a whole lot on my nose. That is a whole lot on my nose. Okay. Now we are gonna blend it. What am I gonna use now? Ooh, child. No, I don't need this brush. Oh God. What am I going to do? Wait, I don't like the brushes that I have here. Let me use my Morphe brush. This is Morphe E.L.F, my E.L.F brush to blend it. I was looking for a smaller brush to use, but let's go with the E.L.F. Do you see how easy that blends in? That's one thing I look in when I'm getting a product, the ones that will blend in very smooth. Oh, that's too much still on the brush. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That is way too much on the brush. So we're using the Camo liquid blush. It's the I've never used this much before, but why not if not? I really love this blush. I do. I'm gonna get more shade, but for now, let's just stick with what we have. Yeah. And now let's blend in the concealer a little bit so I can now set my face. And all over the face. Where is that sponge? Let's set the face. Let me set under my eye first. This powder, I don't really like it. This powder, I tried it yesterday. I didn't really. I've tried this my third time now trying this powder, and if I'm being honest, I don't like it. But I'm still going to use it because I'm doing full face of E.L.F, and that's the only E.L.F powder that I have here. Yesterday it didn't do me well, but let's still use it. Is your translucent? Sorry, this is the this is the E.L.F Perfect Finish HD powder. I need to sneeze. I need to sneeze. Bless my soul, oh Lord. Sorry, guys. Oh, oh God. I'm so sorry. See that? See all that hard work? No. Do you see that? No. But I'm still going to put it on the other side because I was tired. The powder is not finely made at all. And even if it is, I don't think it's on my skin tone. You can see it's still white on the face. I'm going to use it, but I'm going to look for another powder to correct it. But I just want you guys to see the powder first before I would do anything else to remedy this. That is the powder. Do you see that? Just made my under eye look white. We're not going with that. I'm going to use another powder to do something about it. But for now, let's just leave it. I'm going to go in with their foundation. E.L.F. Camo Powder Foundation in the shade 425 is what we're using. 425. I love this foundation. If you are looking for affordable all over powder foundation, try this foundation. It's really good. Well, what I would have done is to get a lighter shade of this one and use it under my eye. Would have worked. The finish of this one is way better than the finish of that their HD whatever powder. The HD didn't HD anything. That's the powder. Now we need to remedy this HD whatever. Let's remedy this. I'm using my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless powder in the shade number 3. I know that it's not in the same league with what we're doing, but hey, let's go in with that because that's the only thing that can help me remedy this a little bit. So I'm gonna put it here because I don't want my under eye to be too bright. So I just need something close to my skin tone. See that? That's what you call flawless powder, okay? That is what you call airbrush flawless powder. Let's do the same on the other side. When I'm doing this with my puff, I'm using the Trigwell powder puff. I always like using, like every corner that I'm using, I put on that corner because I'm going on this corner of my nose. See that? I put it on the corner and then go like that. It just helps with the placement though. Just wanted to share my little tips and tip like that. And then let's remedy this forehead. Are we hungry? Yes. This is almost 2 o'clock. I've not had nothing. I've had just cashew nuts this morning. Face is just there. The blush is not showing up. I'm just going to put a little bit more of the blush. Where's my palette? The blush is not showing at all. So I'm going to put the blush on my palette like so. Let's see what we can do. I'm going to put that blush on top of this because I don't have any E.L.F. powder blush and I want the blush to show. So I'm going to go in with my brush. Let's see if this will lift. Okay, that's good. That's all right. It didn't lift it. Yeah, it didn't lift the makeup. It's better than what I had before. But it's just that my cheek is now glowing. Why is that puff? Let me just touch this a little bit. Just with the puff, nothing on the puff. And just go over that to reduce the shine. Because the face is shining. That's it. What else? Mascara. Let me do a little bit of mascara. I'm not doing anything to my eyes. I'm just going to leave it like that. Like I said, I'm just going out to the park with my kids to go play football. For my lips, I'm going to use the E.L.F. Lip Plumping Gloss in the shade Perlin. Should we line it? For my lips, I don't have any E.L.F. lip pencil, so I'm going to use my Doll Beauty Killing It to line my lips. If you don't want to use your finger like I do, use your finger to tap on your lips when you put on your lip liner. Just smudge your lips, but more of like the inside and the outside, just like that. See, the outside, they are not touching, but more of the inside. It just helps merge everything together and cancel the harsh line on the lips. Just saying. And then if you have any build up, you can see that build up. Just use this and get a tissue, merge your lips together, and build up where? Build up is gone. And that is the face. That is the full face of E.L.F product that I have. Let's set this face in place. Yep. Fan it down, fan it down. That is the full face of E.L.F product that I have. Honestly, guys, I am telling you, this foundation is really good. This foundation is good. The setting spray, I really like their setting spray a whole lot. The primer, of course, yes. If they are doing their offer, I'm going to get a backup of this primer. This primer is so good. If you have oily combination or dry skin, you can use this primer. And if you have large pores as well, this primer is so good. Honestly, in all their primers that I've tried, to me, I feel like this one is my best. I like their primer. And for the lip gloss, the lip gloss that I use, I have 4 of them. I think I've made a video where I showed the shade of the lip gloss that I have. I like the lip gloss, but recently their oil has taken over. I like their oil. The next video you guys are going to watch is me comparing their oil with the Dior lip gloss, lip oil, because I heard that they are dupes. So we're going to do the comparison together in my next video. I really like their lip oil as well. For concealer, this, I have affordable concealers that I like. The Sephora concealer is not as affordable as this one. This one is £7 now, but I got it 3 for 2. So if you're buying 3 for 2, you know is about £5 something. So this concealer is really good. In my affordable concealers that I have, I'm just looking here to see. I feel like affordable concealers that I have, this is my best. The E.L.F one is not that affordable. It's like, even if it's on offer, it's like £10. So this one is the best, but the E.L.F one gives the Sephora one is like £10. This one is really good. You can build this one up. You can do it the way that I did it, just your skin but better. You can add more to have more coverage under your eye. You can add less, just anyhow you want it. This concealer is really good. But for people that like the 16-hour camo one, good for them. The 16-hour camo one always crease up on my smile line, but this one doesn't crease up on my smile line. Like, my makeup stays in place all day whenever I use this one. And what else did I use? And for their foundation, this foundation is so good. I've done comparison where I use this foundation and the Fenty foundation as well. This foundation is good. After that video, I even found out that I preferred this one somehow to the Fenty one, because the Fenty one is the shade. The Fenty one became a little bit dark on my skin, but this one, I just don't know. I like this foundation. And right now they're doing it £5 something, and it's still on the 3 for 2. So if £5 something, you pick something else, you get it cheaper. So you'll be getting it around £4 something. So yeah, it's a very good foundation to have. And then the Perfect Finish HD powder. No. I don't like that one at all. That one is a no for me. For their for the mascara, I like the mascara. This mascara is really good. This one, I prefer this one to the Lash and Roll. Lash and Roll, I like. This one, I like. I wouldn't even say I prefer. I like the two of them equally. I like the mascara. And for the wand, I really like the shade of the wand. But the thing with the wand is messy. And I don't like when my makeup product is messy. I am that person that I don't just like seeing my makeup products messy. I don't like it. Look at what I'm saying. Just look at how messy the whole thing is. Look at the cap. And there's no way you can clean it. So it's just something that you have to be really careful while using it. But this Tan Deep shade is really good. And the product in here is okay. It's not that, how many? I don't even, where can I find the size of the products here? I don't know what the size is, but it's a reasonable amount. It's not, I think the original price is £9 and I got it 3 for 2. So I bought this, the spray, and what else? And the other, the spray is £10. This is £9, and then the other the primer that I got is £10. So the 3 for 2. So I got this one for free, but you just have to calculate it. You know, it's around £7 something that I got this. So is it worth it? I just wanted to try it, honestly. If I'm being honest, I just want to try it, and mainly to do this video of full face of E.L.F. When it comes to liquid, this one is £9. The Made by Mitchell one is £16 if it's on full price. But when I got the Made by Mitchell one, I got it for £4 something. The Made by Mitchell one is good when it comes to shade. I just like their shades, but I prefer this one. This one is not as messy as this one. The wand one is messy. I just prefer the packaging and everything of this one. So this is my first time trying the wand one. But when it comes to like liquid, cream, this palette just gives me the 2 shades here. I use the 2 of them, and you can see I've hit pound. And the other shades, I don't really touch them. It's just these 2. How I wish they can just put these 2 in a palette for bronzer, and then just take this and do their, because this is not a bronzer palette. This is a LA Girl Pro Sculpting Concealer palette. So if they can just take these 2 and do a bronzer, and then put the other 6 in a palette as a concealer for people that want to use it as a concealer, and do this as a bronzer, that will be really good. And yeah, just it, honestly. I'm just being honest here. And guys, that is the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like this video. Let me know your thoughts on this video. Let me know if you like the foundation. Honestly, I really like this foundation. This is foundation that I know that I will use and use and use again. And you know what, I am so happy that I got this one, because this will now replace my next Born to Glow one. The next Born to Glow that I like, and the shade is not as good as this one. This one just match in all the foundations that I have here. I feel like this is one foundation that really matches my skin to the teeth. Like, this is one that matches, and I am so happy that I went for it and I tried it. Yes, so guys, don't forget to show yourself love, and I will catch you guys again in my next video. Have a lovely day. Bye.